Big Montana 3950 bunkhouse. This has a, well, I don't know if you call it a bunkhouse. This has a middle bonus room you could certainly utilize as a bunkhouse, but it's so much more than that. It could be a mobile office. It's a crossover flexible floor plan that can grow with you as your needs change from even one trip to the next, not to mention long term. Now, if at any point you're curious what this thing's running, options can vary. So the one in this video might not be the one we have in stock. So if you want to see what we have, how it's equipped, and what we're asking, bang! I leave a link in the video description for you. Click for price and availability. That'll whisk you away to our site. Check out our Montana inventory to see what we have, how it's built, and what we're asking. So, why, for 14 consecutive years, has Montana been the #1 selling thing in its class? And why today, year to date, is it the #1 overall best-selling fifth wheel? Those are big things. So let's investigate those. The short answer is it's a lot of little stuff. It's generally speaking no one glaring overly large thing. You're going to see a lot of attention to detail, a lot of fine-tooth combing of this guy. So the not just one but double magnetic baggage door latches to hold a big heavy laminated door up and get those slam latch baggage doors up out of the way. Leaves 100% wide open access to this huge drop frame storage area in here. So we've got a 12-inch I-beam frame that drops down to a 10. They use a anti-skid cargo skin down here as opposed to like a felt skin that can get musty and moldy. We've got a central vac down here, and if you look around you're going to see that everything's all aluminum skeletoned in this everywhere. Everywhere. You know, floor construction, wall construction, everywhere. So again, when you're done with it, it's just this easy. It's all one-hand operational. Full automatic leveling system, and they even have a recessed storage area up front here that's quite impressive. A lot of RVs, looking in the fifth wheel market, don't have much in the way of front storage space, and this one really does. Pardon the ugly red battery box there. Little detail stuff like the fact that Keystone has their own paint shop, so they claim 100% of the responsibility for the quality of this work. And they're doing it right, because I can't think year to date, well even last year or the year before, we had one Keystone paint problem. So they're doing the job right. Rubber shock dampening MORryde suspension and pin box. The pin box dampens shocks laterally. The MORryde tire suspension dampens shocks vertically, so that you have a smoother, better ride down the road, as well as greater longevity in the RV, because the fasteners, the nuts and bolts and screws and everything haven't gone through quite as much stress. That's another reason why they use that wrap over roof line you can see up top, how the skin wraps over the sidewall. It puts a high, like critical seam in a low stress area. Private docking station here. Let's talk docking and insulation for a minute. Since 2005, kids, Montana is and has been 0 degree tested and approved, and that is the critical point. There are other brands out there that are 0 degree tested, but they don't actually tell you what the results of that are. They're like, 0 degree tested. Well, yeah, and if you don't tell me the results, I don't trust the test, personally. Again, more detail stuff. Underneath that compartment door, there's actually a handy sewer hose caddy, so you can keep your you know, sewer stuff away from your camping stuff. And just an extra detail like that, it's not a hard thing to add aftermarket, but now you don't have to. They already thought of that. The stuff that matters is here. The gate valves are all heated and enclosed and privatized. You know, so forced air heated, insulated underbelly, insulated slides, insulated roof, nose cap, and then to kick it up just another notch, they're gonna crank it up to 11. They put 12 volt tank, maybe crank it up to 12 volt tank heating pads standard on these. This has heated in-floor water lines. You know, if you're planning on living in something, this is a certainly good option to do that. You can walk all over the roof, and that's why there's a ladder on the back, because the roof is no joke. I mean, from tip to tail, stem to stern, top to bottom, inside and out, she's built right. Built for use, built for enjoyment, not built for coming back to a service department. Double patio awning, power awning with full power lighting at the base of the awning to give you some nice patio lighting. And check this out, outdoor entertainment center. And this is something that I really like, and I like that it's located right underneath an awning. So all of your TVs in this are a good name brand Insignia TV. They're not using cheap plastic junk in here. It's even on a swing arm, so you can make it face wherever you want. And then you've got a baggage door here that you can lock, and it's not a normal 751 key that everybody has. It's a different kind of key. Now this stuff, this is different. And you're looking at it going, where's the steps? Where'd they go? And this is one of my favorite things on these. So first of all, and I'll show you this in a minute, this has a residential size door that a grown person can stand in. Then they're using a friction door that you can throw and it doesn't slam against the side of the trailer. And then you look at this and you're like, what is this contraption? And it's the best thing that's ever happened to big fifth wheel RVs. It's lightweight, as you can see. I've got skinny computer guy arms. I'm not a big muscle bound meathead or anything. And now we've got the most stable, sturdy step system with equally distant steps. So you've got a really, in a sense, a 5-step platform here to get up and down easily. And check this out. It is the most sturdy step system you can get in the RV business. It's absolutely awesome, guys. Absolutely awesome. And like I said, we've got a residential height door that even terribly handsome, balding, nerdy, unfortunate computer guy can stand in. All right, let me close that door. So when we walk in, we've got a handy little coat hanger here, and we've got anti-slip steps, but we'll come back to those in a minute. Our master control center right over this direction here. You've got oh geez, oh Pete, I never turned my battery box on. Bear with me. Gotta take the walk of shame here now. Look at that flick of the switch. That's all this would have taken. All right, moving back in, picking back up right where we left off. Master control center there has all of your primary cabin light switches. Now, if you notice, you have what I call the air traffic controller lights up top here. These indirect lights up top. That is the ideal ultimate night light. Also, it just makes it look brighter and bigger in here. You don't see air conditioners here or the bedroom. This has a 30,000 BTU total dual whisper quiet AC system. A lot of RVs now have whisper quiet in the living room. That's great. Whisper quiet, by the way, you only hear about 10% of the noise of that thing. But up in the bedroom, where you're like literally 3 feet from the air conditioner, they don't use whisper quiet most of the time. So when that thing roars, it's going to wake you up at night. It's not comfortable, but you're camping, so you accept it because you didn't realize there was any other way to go. Well, guess what? There is. And that's standard in a Montana, guys. Those 12-volt tank pads I was telling you about, those are standard. The Max Air fans with the wall controllers, so that they're just easier and user-friendly. That's standard. The stuff that other brands charge you more for is standard here. When they standardize, they can improve quality because they're building the same thing the same way every single time. And when they standardize, they don't have to stock and manage 2 parts, so labor cost goes down. We've got the big RV refrigerator in this huge, monstrously large gas-electric fridge. This is made for people that go on the road. If you're going to travel from here to there, hither and yon, this is the fridge you want because this thing's made for going down the road. We'll come back to the rest of the kitchen in a minute here. Let's look at the entertainment setup. So, it doesn't matter where you sit. You've got the perfect shot at the TV. This is a big double-jointed swing arm. You can make it face the rear sofa. It can face right across at Boardwalk and Park Place here. That's Boardwalk, that's Park Place, unless you want them the other way around, and then I'll special option that. I'm kidding, obviously. You can make it face the dinette over here. There's just no bad seat in the house, anywhere. Now, if you start looking a little bit closer, you notice you got a Bluetooth Insignia soundbar down there. And then up here we have the IRV33 all-in-one AM/FM CD DVD Bluetooth system. It's high-def capable and high-def wired, so you're going to get awesome entertainment. And you can download a free app on your phone here to put the, you can put that right on here and operate your DVD player remotely. And even just extra little lights that I don't even... There's lights everywhere in this thing. Electric space heating fireplace, so you don't need to burn up your propane to, heat the RV. Now, some of these cabinets here, they're fairly tall. So, we've included something to help you with that. This is a little convertible ladder chair. I don't know what you want to call it necessarily. It's fairly easy to use. It's a little wonky one-handed. We'll see how we do here, but generally speaking, it's not that bad. Basically, all you're going to do is just flip over the back, and then it locks in place. And now, we've got a 3-step stool, so you can get up to these big, tall places. So if you're a little more gravity-friendly, you're not quite as tall as I am, no big deal. I'm just going to set this over here for the time being. Scoot that out of the way. Tri-fold memory foam hide-to-bed rear sleeper sofa for guests, grandkids, and adults can sleep on it. And what's nice is, even if adults have special breathing needs and need CPAP machines, there's stands with outlets over here. Or, the kids can, you know, keep their devices plugged in there on a rainy day. You see the theater recliner right here, dual theater recliner directly across from the entertainment center. And remember that fine-tooth comb detail attention I was talking about. The little light switches right next to every seating space. Those things are so nice. And just the visual aesthetics, this is absolutely stunningly gorgeous. Let me flip us around here real quick before I do. Kind of like we have a taller door in a Montana, we have a taller slide out. This is 6.5 feet, so it is perfectly human being walking height. I don't know why I took the long way around the island here. I'm just that way, I suppose. So most of the time, you could look at this like a couples coach. A lot of Montanas are couples coaches. So they use a diesel pusher style dinette set here. What's kind of nice about it gives you an extra shelf where you can leave your phones and things plugged in, and that's actually exactly why they put a nice little charging power port over here. And again, the details, the way that the power outlets point in different directions, even USB plugs in that. But what if we have guests? Well, that's why they include a pair of these beautiful self-standing decor matching folding chairs. So you can pull out a pair of those, but you're looking at it going, yeah, but I'm not going to put 4 chairs at that dinette. Well, they thought of that too. The table extends, and then there's an extension leaf. So you can make it a very comfortably 4-person seater. Very comfortable 4-person seater. Or you can just have it set up for couples. And look at that. It's just one-hand operational. It's not real difficult by any stretch of the imagination. What else do I want to get at from here? Solid surface countertops. Let's dig into the kitchen. They've got all solid surface countertops in the kitchen, both on the island and the little point of counter space back there below the convection microwave oven. And did you notice how they have recessed the sink and the stove to give you max counter space? There's even extra outlets up here for, you know, easy use and things like that. Again, there's just no detail they've really missed on here. Even little appliance outlets back there in that little alcove. I mean, everything in this is dressed and pressed very, very well. Little corner pantry here, and they did a very good job of using that space. And this is actual good cabinet space up here. And again, you remember you got that big 3-step stool, so you can get up there whenever you need to. Let me flip us around here. Look at the storage in this island. Just the island. You see you have dedicated wastebasket. There's a pair of drawers there. Under the sink is wide open for tons of storage. And that little slot right there, that's for your solid surface sink covers when you're going down the road. Now, here's the cool fun part about this floor plan. Here's what makes it so flexible and easy to use by just about anybody, is you have this middle bonus room. A lot of people are going to look at it, call it a bunkhouse, and that's fair. That's going to be a primary use for it for sure. But just like the living room, though, I love the little attention to detail. This is a hide-a-bed sleeper sofa, just like the rear one. So this is a full, like, 2-adult sleeper hide-a-bed. This can be a grown person sleeping space, or this can be an office with a nice desk. It can be, I guess, a man cave or woman cave or sports cave or fan den or anything like that, or guest room. It can be anything you want it to be. They even have the same entertainment system here that they have in the living room. I mean, same beautiful Insignia television. Everything in this is ready to roll. And again, perfect space if you have a little laptop or tablet or anything like that you can throw over here. It's just, everything is done right in here. I really am very impressed. Now, as we go upstairs, central vacuum right here with a little toe kick activator, so you don't need to, string power cords and everything all around the RV. This little ladder here folds in and out of the way, so it's there when you need it, it's gone when you don't, and that leaves us up here to the either loft bunk bed or the attic space. You could easily use this as attic space if you wanted to. So it can be and do anything you want. And again, they put an extra little vent up here for ventilation. And I like that they put the sort of wrought iron gate so that the kids can't roll out of bed, but it doesn't feel like they're in an enclosed box and coffin, and that lets more air exchange through. Again, the attention to detail in this is absolutely supreme. Bathroom door, love this thing, the way it just kind of melts out of the way like that. You'll notice here, they're using the same solid surface countertops in the bathroom that they use in the living room. And if you look real close, you'll actually see that this is a seamless molded piece here. It is all one piece so that you don't have any seams for water penetration. This has a adult size, so you can literally jump in this shower. This is a self-reinforced shower enclosure with no seams, and even a nice little seat so you can sit down, shave your legs. I mean, maybe you just need to sit to bathe for security's sake. That can happen too. And great dedicated linen space over here, so you don't have to make the naked streak out of the bathroom to you know, be able to get to everything. Master bedroom suite, and it is both S-U-I-T-E and S-W-E-E-T. Sweet and sweet. It's a sweet suite. And what I mean by that is we start with a full 70 by 80 king bed and an extra deep slide. Not every bedroom slide's quite this deep. They dress and press every square inch of it with that whole headboard decor there. Now look at the bedside stands. Very few brands. This is the exception to the rule. Do this. They put this nice wraparound stand in here with power outlets in the side of the slide box. Not over here, but they're up there where you want them, where you need them. There's additional spotlights, LED lights above the bed. I didn't even turn those on. You don't need them. Remember those folding chairs I showed you for the dinette? They store under the bed perfectly easily. So we've got a 8-foot wide wardrobe, and this is an easy place to really enjoy that 6-inch arch ceiling, because that is what makes this super easily walkable, and there's no space in here that a grown adult cannot walk in comfortably. Dual sliding doors over here, and if you look real close, you'll see that there's even extra bonus shelf storage space over here. Extra little stands, shoe organizer, power outlets in there. Like if you don't like the central vacuum, you want to use a little Dyson handheld, this is the perfect little corner to tuck that away. Now if you're going to full time and you decide you want a washer dryer, this is prepped for stackable washer dryer over there. Remember, you don't see an air conditioner here, but there is one. This has dual 15,000 BTU whisper quiet central airs that work together for 30,000 BTUs of total cooling power. Now, they wanted to put a big extra large window over here, so they had to scoot the entertainment center over. So they put the TV on a swing arm to be central of the bed so that everyone gets an ideal view of it, even with extra little dresser drawers down here, the little door stop so that your door handle doesn't bang up your walls. Just every square inch from top to bottom, again, has been lovingly designed to be the #1 selling luxury fifth wheel in the market. And again, year to date, the Montana family is the #1 overall selling fifth wheel, period. So if you like what you see, I don't care where you live, we can deliver it right to your driveway. And we do that with regularity. You could live in Maine, Texas, Florida, California, Alaska, I don't care. All we need is the opportunity to earn your business. We do hitching, pieces, parts, trades, financing. You need a truck to tow it? We got those too. We do package deals every day. So give us a call, 800-256-5196, Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Take care, stay safe, have fun, and happy camping, everyone.